What's going on, y'all? Today is day 98 of the 100-day upload challenge, and I am definitely excited to complete the challenge. We just got 3 more videos, including this one. I got to figure out what to do tomorrow and the day after because I'm heading to Indianapolis for a Pokemon TCG Regional Championships. I have been working really hard prepping for that tournament. So I'm kind of holding this at a weird angle, but I'm excited to see how that goes. I'll have to figure out what to do. I might just have to make 2 videos tomorrow and then schedule out the second one, but we'll see. So yeah, like I said in previous videos, this was a challenge that was purely for me and to move forward and just set out to do something ambitious and complete it. Show up every day regardless of how I feel and the ups and downs that come with that. So after that, I'll definitely take a break for a little while from creating content on this channel, and then maybe rethink how I want to show up on this channel, what kind of content I want to make, what content would just genuinely be enjoyable to make. And I don't know, I just have all these different interests, and specifically with Bitcoin, I think that's, where I feel called to contribute and a problem that truly needs to be solved. And I'm still just trying to, figure out my role on the Bitcoin team. But I also love all these other things. I like, kind of like how I said this content creation challenge is, just for me. I also love the competition aspect of the Pokemon trading card game. I traveled to all these tournaments, and it's just such a rewarding thing. I just love the, immediate feedback of going through a tournament and prepping, and I just love to compete. And it really just feels like, something I'm doing for my inner child, but also, something I'm doing for myself. I bet me as a kid would think it's so cool. To be traveling to all these tournaments and competing, at the highest level of the game, or, at least trying to get to the highest level of the game. But I think I'm definitely progressing towards that. So I don't know, I love, talking about that too, talk about the decks I'm building and testing and how I'm preparing. So yeah, I have some kind of interest in that. I don't know if that'll just be a separate channel, but it would also be cool to, bring Bitcoin's message into that community as well. A lot of people in that community, use Pokemon cards as an investment. I don't, really do that. I just, pick up the important, playable pieces. But, people understand why we store our money in things that aren't money. So that's, another subset of the population where Bitcoin can be introduced. So I don't know. I appreciate all the support and the feedback on these videos. Every comment, every like really means a lot to me. And, this journey is far from over. And, I think, there might be more attention, more eyeballs on Bitcoin as the price goes up in the future. So maybe it'll be just kind of preparing for, the people in the future that will be drawn to Bitcoin because of its price action, and how I can position myself as, someone who has knowledge on the topic. And, I'm also going to be completing my degree at the same time in economics and business analytics, which, that'll be kind of more of, jumping through a couple of hoops more so than I think it'll be true education about. Regardless, I'm just excited to keep moving, keep pushing Bitcoin's mission forward, and keep trying to educate others along the way. There's no better team I'd rather be on. There's no mission that I think is more important than Bitcoin and sound money, because it truly does just seep into every aspect of daily life. And although I'm kind of at this early stage in the journey, this kind of crossroads, all these different paths, it still feels really vague. like what exactly I want to do and what I want to build. I've still, never been more sure, never been more convicted that I'm in the right place in this moment, right? I've done all the right things to get me exactly where I am right now, just sitting here recording this video to whoever's watching it. But there's truly no better time to be alive, no better mission to fight for, and no better life to live. No one else that I would want to be. And I think that's a powerful thing for me. And, I'm just proud of myself for showing up every day for this upload challenge, even when it was really difficult to do so. And even though, every step isn't super clear for me right now, I know I'm on the right track. So again, thank you so much for supporting the videos. Yeah, we'll come back and reevaluate. I definitely want to, be producing some higher quality content and just figuring out the best way to educate people on money. So that's going to about wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, together, let's work, save, and better our future with Bitcoin. See you in the next video.